Keep losing OBS.
Really?
Yeah. Should be good now. All right. Now we should be good.
Is that Tusky in the mid?
Yeah.
Do need to take off now. He's like in 7.
Yeah. Should be good. I'd keep an eye on it. I don't know. It keeps popping up right here. I'll say disconnected.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. Thank you.
Who's here with us? Test.
Me.
Genre packs?
Yeah.
All right, what stacks do you have here?
I started top loading the young guns, but then I was just gonna top load them direct at the end.
Cool. And you went through this already?
Yep, that's what we went through.
Sweet. All right, let's take a look at the check or the showcase so far here. I'm assuming the red vibes. Oh, they're numbered on the front. That's nice. Ben Kendall, Program of Excellence. Yep. That's sick.
Probably should be in the mid, but I mean,
nah, you gotta keep Tusky in the mid. I like Tusky in the mid.
I got Schaefer, Misa dual checklist.
I like it. All right, who else is here hanging out with us? Let me know if we're back and live. Test. I'm gonna make sure that we're live on YouTube still. Yep, looks like we're good. Looks like we're good.
Well, now I can actually see the cards. Oh, yeah.
You're gonna leave it like that?
Yeah.
All right, let's get into it. Here we go. Halfway through. What is this? Box number 5, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
There is Fedor Svechnikov out of 100.
Or 4.
Box 4. Oh, because you're
Yep,
ripping.
there's
Got it. Oops, those are sticks right there. Oh, Andrew keeps his... We're going to switch this up. Andrew keeps his sleeves in a weird way, so we're going to not do that. We'll just have them all over the ground for right now. Svechnikov, numbered to 100. Numbered stuff over there. Boomtown, it's a sweet new insert. Josh Manson. Max Shabanov with the young gun for the Islanders. Doesn't look like any... Ooh, there's a clear-cut Cody Glass. Doesn't look like any Schaefers as of yet besides the duel.
Yep, just the checklist.
Cody Glass on the clear-cut acetate. Put that off to the side as well. Vibing Ilya Sorokin. Handful of inserts there. Korchinski looks great. Canvas Jonathan Marchessault. Let them cook. It's labeled as Chef Cale Makar. Jack Williams with a young gun. Dazzler, Ilya Sorokin. Vibing. Dustin Wolf is the base. Jack McBain. There's Braden Coots. Nice young gun for the Canucks. And gold encore. Owen Tippett. Numbered to 50. The Philadelphia Flyers. 19 of 50. Owen Tippett. Gold encore.
Do they have still have autos in here?
Actually, I don't know if I saw any autos on the checklist. Usually not throughout flagship. I know they have done it a couple times. There's Dania Yurov on a young gun base. Glow up Nico Hischier. And that is William Eklund is our next Outburst parallel. If you guys are here watching in with me, let me know. We had Andrew lose connection a little bit ago. There's William Karlsson on the canvas. If you know, you know. JT Miller. The inserts look great this year. And Kirill with the Canucks. Young gun to wrap up that box. Make a quick comment now. There we go.
stool over here.
What are you sitting on right now?
Like a Zion case. And he's like, there's a stool in the corner. It's like,
Zion case good enough. All right, we'll go through and sleeve up all of our young guns quick. I'll go back through and do a bunch of top loading afterwards. We get all these fresh YGs top loaded up. All right, let's see here. So this is going to be box number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Box number 5 here. All right, let's go. Box 5. There's Dazzler's Quentin Byfield. Flip through. There is Brady Martin, nice young gun for the Nashville Predators. Glow up out of 199, Anthony Cirelli. I feel like we're getting a handful of numbered parallels. It's a little bit more than usual.
yeah, way more than
Than
zero
past years.
box.
Seriously.
Pass.
Anthony Cirelli, glow up out of 199. I agree. I think the most underrated thing about this product so far is the Let Him Cook inserts. They literally labeled the guy's name as Chef in front of it. Joel Nystrom with a young gun for the Hurricanes. Gigandra portraits. And that is David Kampf with the outbursts for the Maple Leafs. Fresh bag of sleeves here.
Whenever these young guns get their first card, you got to make sure you at least go to 1 or 2 of their games front row to try to get in the background of their first card.
Seriously.
So many hockey cards, you can just see the people in the stands.
I think one of the Bedard was one of the biggest ones where they legit got him as a shot. You know, like you could see the first 4 rows there. Slavkovsky as a canvas. Isaac Howard, young gun for the Oilers.
Yeah, like the back of this card, just clear as day, this lady's face. Just only her.
I have to start doing that now in the future.
That's what Reinhardt needs to do. Just
seriously
make himself big.
Glow up Ken Johnson. There's a vibing sparkle Spencer Knight. And Wyatt Moat with the young gun for the Avalanche. Jimmy Snuggerud on Sparkle Portraits. What up, Bizzle? What up, X Bates? Says, let's go Red Wings. There is nice young gun canvas. Braden Coots for the Canucks. Canucks going to done one.
I'll do one more, then
I'll be plenty caught up then. Braden Coots, young gun canvas. And Nags had to take off, so I came here to pull the real heat. Justin Barron on a deluxe out of 250. He did not have a Schaefer in the boxes he ripped, so that means I get all the Schaefer action. I'm not mad about it. There's Devin Kaplan, young gun for the Flyers. Fluorescence, Kirill for the Canucks. Fluorescence look good. I think those are a little bit more rare. They have numbered parallels of those as well. Matty Beniers canvas. And Ty Mueller, young gun for the Canucks to wrap up that box.
What are the super short prints? Day with the Cup.
Yeah, they have Day with the Cup. They have a handful of other ones. I forget all the names. I don't
Fanimation.
think the Fanimation, yep. I don't think the fluorescents are that rare, to be honest.
1 in 36 packs.
For the fluorescents?
Yeah.
1 in every box and a half. Or how many packs is it per box now? 12?
Yeah, I think it's 12.
So 1 in 3. So we'll get 4 fluorescents then.
Yeah, 12. Incarnations.
That's the super rare one. That's like 1 in 10 something cases.
Animations is actually 4 times as rare.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Or 2 or 3 times.
I like the look of the incarnations is really, really solid. They look amazing. It's Adam Fox on the canvas. Emmett Finney with a young gun for the Red Wings. Let them cook, Chef Brady Kachuk. And, oh, that's sick. How about an Ovi outburst for the Capitals? Gotta love that.
There's one White House visit card, 1 in 75,000 packs.
There's only one of them?
Yeah, it's just Alexander Barkov.
Barkov on the interesting.
WH1.
All right, we're gonna get Ovi up there on the showcase on an outburst. Anton Lundell canvas. Easton Cowan is a nice young gun for the Maple Leafs. Dazzlers, Yanni Neiman. Idar Suniev, young gun base for the Flames. Let's get this Cowan top loaded up.
1 in 520 cases.
For the White
The
House?
White House.
That's crazy. There's a sweet pop count 1000. Oliver Moore for the Blackhawks going to Commando card guy. Pop count 1000. I think that's Andrew's second. That's our second pop count here. Chris Douglas, young gun base. And there's another fluorescence. Skylar Brindamore.
Do you have one more dummy decoy?
Yeah. Kevin Fiala canvas. And Marshall Warren, young gun for the Islanders. No, don't bring all this Red Wings fandom in here, Bizzle. If you know Crosby. There's a Viving. Sparkle Jacob Markstrom. Boomtown Brady Kachuk. It's a great image there. Little David Tomasek, young gun for the Oilers. All good, John?
Yes, sir.
Cool. Thanks for the help. Seth Jarvis, Glow Up Sparkle, and Young Gun Canvas. Arseny Gritsuk for the Devils. There the Devils go on the board. All right, Connor, let's do it. I wouldn't mind some Pittsburgh Penguins here for you. All right, just double checking. Yep, we're showing good there. All right, let me do a little bit more sleeving here. So we got our next handful of boxes ripped. Just be able to go through and chase the heat. It's a fun day. We had a stressful day today getting this stuff in. Our shipments, for whatever reason, all showed up late into the afternoon. So I was able to get this case to Andrew literally right before he had to go live. So I apologize for the slight delay there. UPS was taking their sweet time. UPS and FedEx. Can't just blame UPS. They're both taking their sweet time getting this stuff to us. But it is now here in stock, and we're finally ripping it. I know the Wisconsin boys ripped a little bit this morning. There's Arseny Gritsuk on the Young Gun base. And Martin Fervery with the outburst for the Capitals. Connor McDavid canvas. Oh, that's a sweet one, breaking a stick. Well, that's not what he's going to like. We're going to get Connor McDavid top loaded up. There's Alexander Nikishin with a young gun for the Hurricanes. Take some Nikishin action. Let them cook. Draisaitl Sparkle. And let's go. How about our second Tusky? The Utah Mammoth. Mammoth going to Dunn 1 on the second Tusky Young Gun. Best Young Gun in the product, bar none. Get Tusky up there in the money mitts. Need some Young Gun color here now as we get into the second half of this case. There's Glow Up Rickard Raquel. White Johnson canvas. Dazzler's Jonathan Huberdeau. If you know, you know. Draisaitl McDavid portraits. And Dmitry Shimashev, Utah Mammoth. YG. There we got an Encore, Kyle Connor. And, oh, that is sick. Let's go. Matthew Schaefer and Mark Gatcomb with the Young Gun Teammates Deluxe. How nasty is that for the Islanders? Numbered to 250. That card is amazing. The Step Brothers pose. The question is, which one is Dragon and which one is Nighthawk? 240 of 250. That is so sweet. All right. Let's get that one up in our money mitt. We got to knock Tusky there. Let's see. I don't see the mitt thing for Andrew. Oh, there we go. Oh, nope, I don't. All right. Well, either way, we clipped it. That's amazing. That's amazing. All right, that'll take our money mitt there. We're going to knock the Misa and Schaefer checklist. There's Schaefer on a portraits. Ryan Green, Young Gun. What up, Tinez? So I missed the first handful of boxes on this case, so I'm not sure entirely, to be honest. I have not seen much for the Sharks as of yet. There's Jaden Schwartz with the black and white canvas for the Kraken. Upper Deck canvas, Mackenzie Weegar. Dominic James is our next Young Gun there. All right, let's go. That Teammates duel is so epic on the Deluxe. Get Schaefer top loaded up. Handful of outbursts here. That's what I said. I said we need some Young Guns color. All right. 2 more boxes have been opened for us. But John, who's no longer sitting in. All right. Dazzler's Alexander Nikishin. Lane Hudson portraits. There is Isaac Howard Young Gun base. Tripper Van Riemsdyk on a sweet base card. Sean Monahan canvas. Emmett Finney Young Gun. And nice. That is Ryan. I forget his last name. Ryan Ufko with the Young Gun outburst there for the Predators. Predators 2 done. 1 on the Ufko. I'll get him up top with some more Young Gun color. Pasta on a canvas, holding the pup. Tristan Lennox, Young Gun for the Isles. Who has Islanders in this one even? Islanders going to Brad H. Brad in the money mitt right now. Let them cook. Kyle Connor. Ryan Hartman, Boomtown. Nice. Z Booyam. Young Gun base for the Minnesota Wild. Booyam going to Huskies forever. Obviously no longer a member of the Wild, but still a stud. Joey DeCord on the glow-up speckle. And Canvas Young Gun. Ryan Ufko. Look at that. What a box for Ufko. The Music City Neon sign in the back. Canvas Young Gun right after the Outburst YG. We will have some more Series 2 tonight, guys. Make sure you don't miss out on it. Devin Kaplan, Young Gun base. I think Titus has one up and filling right now. There's Hunter Heights on a Young Gun canvas, black and white for the Minnesota Wild. There you go, Huskies. I like it. I like it. Hunter Heights, Young Gun, black and white canvas. Black and whites are tough to find. Robert Thomas, Dominic Fensori on a Young Gun for the Hurricanes to wrap us up there. Down to 4 boxes left in the case. Let's see the last box that we don't need to rip packs open for. What up, Pens? It is the Young Guns Teammates Deluxe of Matthew Schaefer and Mark Gackham. Deluxe number to 250 in the money mitt. Kind of an epic card. There's Matt Duchene, Dazzlers, Matthew Schaefer Encore. And Charles Alexis Legault with a Young Gun for the Canes. Some inserts there. Fluorescence, nice Beckett Seneke on the Fluorescence rookie. Michael Brandsegg-Nygaard with the Young Gun base for the Red Wings. Red Wings have a bunch in this product. And Zach Metza, Young Gun Clear Cut. The acetate for the Buffalo Sabres. Owald with the Sabres. There you go, Owald. We're going to knock Tusky now. Switch up our showcase a little bit. Taylor Hall, canvas. Sam Dickinson, nice Young Gun for the Sharks. Oh, what's up, Brad? Yeah, I'd say that one would be... That one's worth the review. That one is worth the review. Kind of an amazing card there. Tyler Bertuzzi canvas. Matvei Greden, Young Gun for the Flames. And Ilya Sorokin on an Outburst for the Islanders. Followed by Evan Rodriguez canvas. Michael Misa. Tinez asking about those Sharks. There's a Misa Young Gun for you, my friends. Stud. Stud right there in Michael Misa. Another Speckle Alexander Barkov. And Young Gun right up on top, Frederick Brunette. Gensel Portrait Speckle. And Quinn Hudson with a Young Gun canvas, the Oilers. Seen a decent amount of canvas YGs here. All right, there we go, guys. We are down now to 3 boxes left. We got to get back into ripping packs here. Let's see what other damage we can do. Coming in the last 3 of this case. Yes, sir, Tinez, you got it. All right. The young talent in the NHL is ridiculous right now. Misa 19, Schaefer 18. Ben Kendall is kind of flying under the radar right now. I believe he's 18. Obviously, getting into the Celebrinis and the Bedards and all these guys, man, they're all so young. Yeah, so we've got Cam Lund on the pop count 500. So these are numbered to 500. And then we've got the Askarov Vibing, red, numbered to 199. So we got those two up there for the Sharks. Probably put the Misa up there with them. Let's get a big Sharks showcase going. Yes, sir, Brad. Let's go now. We need them. There's a Speckle Brady Martin and Gabe Perreault. Nice one for the Rangers with the Young Gun canvas. A lot of different spots getting some action here. Young Gun canvas, Gabe Perreault for the Rangers. Braden Coots, Young Gun for the Canucks. And a Speckle. That is Frederick Anderson. Canvas Evan Bouchard. Noah Lava with a Young Gun for the Rangers. I love those Rangers retro jerseys. And black and white, Noah Cates with the black and white canvas. Flyers with Cates. Point encore. Sam Dickinson for the Sharks. It's the second Sam Dickinson I've seen here. So top load up a handful of these big guys. We'll go through and top load up the rest later. Upside down. Dmitry Voronkov. And out of 199, Evan Bouchard with the slaps insert. Red, number to 199. Let them cook. Chef Cole Caulfield. David Tomasek, Young Gun base. Dazzlers, Matvey Mishkov. Yeah, you got it, Tinez.
We don't find this in the store. It's like already half popped up.
Do we not have it available in the store yet?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
if
we
it's...
do. It's like half cracked.
Yeah, it is what it is. Nikishin on a Young Gun base for the Hurricanes. Love a little Nikishin action. And that is Eric Gustafson with the outburst. Jordan Greenway canvas. Hunter Heights with a Young Gun for the Wild. Brings us down to 2. 10 in, 2 left. All right, who else needs some love in these last 2? See if we can knock this Schaefer duel out of the money mitt. Give me another big one. Let's go. Low up, Anthony Stolars. Speckle. Leo Carlson canvas. I love Leo. There is Michael Misa. Another Young Gun for the Sharks. More Misa, the better. There you go, Tinez. Give me a Misa and Schaefer box. Nikita Kucherov, Speckle. There's Canvas, Noah Cates. Zakhar Bartikov, Young Gun. And clear cut, Casey DeSmith. Dallas Stars on the clear cut. Let's go, Garrett. Let's do it. And Michael Branstag Nygaard with a Young Gun for the Red Wings. So many Red Wings in here. Sounds good, Brad. We'll chat soon, my friend. There is Carter Verhey out of 199 on the Encore. Red Encore for the Panthers. Going to Garrett Carrot. Asking you shall receive, Garrett. And John Fernacci for the Bruins, Young Gun base. Dazzlers, Joakim Kemmel. Joey Decord canvas. Charles Alexis Legault. Young Gun for the Hurricanes. With Neil Zaman. Outburst for the Canucks. And who's that? We've got Carl Lindbaum. Vegas Golden Knights. Young Gun will bring us down to one box left here, guys. Just gonna double check to see in this stack that Andrew had top loaded up. Does not look like we have a Schaefer base Young Gun yet, so we're gonna need to find one of these in our next box here. That's why they call it Last Box Mojo. Let's go now, guys. There we go. Good luck, everybody. We've got the Speckle, Mikko Rantanen. Bill Barber with a little Canvas Legends right there. And Charlie Edward Dastoy with the Young Gun for the Lightning. Speckle Lane Hudson for the Habs. Gunther canvas, and there is another Teammates Young Gun. Matthew Schaefer and Mark Gatcomb. There we go. Another little dual action. The base this time going to Brad with the Islanders. And black and white canvas, Leo Carlson for the Ducks. Love the black and white canvas. Noah Lava, Young Gun base for the Rangers. Couple inserts back at Seneke Portraits. Taylor Ward, Young Gun for the Kings. Dazzlers, Oliver Moore. Thomas Shabbat canvas. And there he is. Knew we were waiting on him. That's a great box to end it with the duel. And then now the Matthew Schaefer base YG. Kid's a stud. There you go, Brad, with the Islanders. Schaefer taking the money mitts. Continuing to stay in the money mitt, I should say. Snuggered portraits. Kyle McLean with an outburst. And last but not least, Matt Boldy canvas is a sick one. Zakhar Bartikov, Young Gun base to wrap us up. There is our case. Appreciate you guys as always for hanging out with us. That was a bunch of fun. I'm glad I got to rip the second half of this so I could get a little Series 2 release day rip. Now let me go through and sleeve everything up that we have right here. And then we will get into a little recap action on this one. All right, here we go. Let's start it off on our recap with our Young Guns. Charlie Edward Destoy, Noah Lava, Taylor Ward, Zakhar Bartikov, Michael Branson Nygaard, John Farinacci, Charles Alexis Legault, Carl Lindbaum, Noah Lava, David Tomasek, Hunter Heights, Charles Alexis Legault, Michael Branseg, Matvey Greedon, Frederick Brunet, Isaac Howard, Emmett Finney, Tristan Lennox, Devin Kaplan, Dominic Fensori, Arseny Gritsuk, Dmitry Simashev, Ryan Green. There's Dominic James, Emmett Finney, Idar Suniev, Curtis Douglas, Marshall Warren, David Tomasek, Brady Martin, Joel Nystrom, Isaac Howard, Wyatt Amut, Devin Kaplan, Ty Mueller, Max Shabanov, Jack Williams, Dania Yurov, Kirill Kudrasayev, Tristan Lennox, Dania Yurov, Hunter B, Colton Ellis, Viel Devinen, Brady Martin, Dmitry Shimashev, Ty Mueller, Zach Metza, Ryan Ufko, and Arseny Gritsuk. Top load up these two Brady Martins real quick. Like I said, we'll go back and get the rest of them top loaded as well. And some other names. Andrew started top loading all of them. Then I just did the bigger names after that. We've got Alexander Keeshan, Braden Coots, Sam Dickinson, two Tuskies, Z Buyam, the Misa and Schaefer checklist, Alexander Nikishin, Easton Cowan, Braden Coots, Marshall Warren, Idar Suniev, Joel Nystrom, and Harrison Brunicki. After that, a handful of speckles. I think there were some more that Andrew did not pull out. We got our Dazzlers here. Oliver Moore, Joachim Kemmel, Matvey Mishkov, Matt Duchesne, Alexander Nikishin, Jonathan Huberdeau, Yanni Neiman, Quentin Byfield, Ilya Sorokin, Gabe Perreault, Patrick Laine, Jake Gensel. Couple fluorescents. We've got Beckett Seneke, Skylar Brindamore, and Kirill Kudrasayev. Followed by Outbursts. We've got Kyle McLean, Neil Zaman, Eric Gustafson, Ilya Sorokin, Martin Fervery, David Kampf, William Eklund, Philip Cheadle, and David Perron. Pop count 1,000. Oliver Moore for the Blackhawks. Couple inserts, some big rookies. Beckett Seneke, Matthew Schaefer. And then a whole bunch of stuff here. All right, started off our Legends canvas, Bill Barber for the Flyers. Black and white canvas, Jaden Schwartz, Hunter Height, Young Gun, Leo Carlson, and Noah Cates. Young Gun canvas, Braden Coots, great one there. Artem Levshinov and Ivan Demidov canvas checklist. Arsenio Gritzuk, Young Gun, Quinn Hudson, Young Gun, and Gabe Perreault, Young Gun canvas. Followed by the McDavid base canvas. I just love that image of him. And Program of Excellence, Colton Dock. Which will bring us to our clear cuts. We've got Tyler Clevin, Casey DeSmith, Cody Glass, and then numbered parallels here. Out of 199, we've got Anthony Cirelli, Carter Verhage, Evan Bouchard. Out of 50, Owen Tippett. Deluxe to 250, Justin Barron. And exclusives to 100, Fedor Svechkov. And to our showcase, guys. I absolutely love this card. The Ovi Outburst going to the Capitals and Case Towsley. Got the Red Wings here on the Pink Dazzlers, Mo Sider, and the Axel Sandin Palika Young Gun. Red Wings to John Sanders. We've got, let's see here, Young Gun Canvas, Ryan Ufko. And the Ryan Ufko Young Gun Outburst, the Predators going to Dun 1. Zach Metza, Young Gun Clear Cut for the Sabres, going to Owald. This is Young Gun Outburst. John Farinacci for the Bruins. Bruins to Tony. Sharks here with a whole bunch of stuff. Askarov vibing to 199. The Pop Count 500 Cam Lund. And then 2 Michael Misa Young Guns. He's a stud. Solid break there for the Sharks and T-Nez. Ben Kindell, Young Gun Base, and the Program of Excellence. Ben Kindell for the Penguins. Both going to B Mets. So there you go, B Mets. And in our money mitt here, guys, no denying this one. We have got the big boy Young Gun, Matthew Schaefer. We've got... Oh, Jan Sanders. Got it. My apologies. What up, Jan? We've got Young Guns, Matthew Schaefer, and Mark Gatcomb on the teammates. And then we've got the Matthew Schaefer, Mark Gatcomb Young Gun Deluxe. Numbered at 250. Such an epic card there. The Islanders going to Brad H. Congrats, Brad. Now we got a couple randoms to run here. We've got the Islanders, Sharks, and then the Blackhawks, Canadians with a couple duels. Blackhawks going to Commando Card Guy. Canadians going to Huskies Forever. Islanders going to Brad H. Sharks going to the T-Nez. So let me get this together here. I'll start a new giveaway. All right, so the first one is going to be Islanders on top and Sharks on the bottom. Second one is going to be, let's go. Blackhawks on top, Canadians on the bottom. All right, let's switch you guys over to the desktop. There we go. First up for the dual Young Gun checklist, Misa and Schaefer. Dice roll 4 or higher. And 3 doesn't cut it. We'll roll again. And there we go. Going 9 rounds. Good luck, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Winner on top gets a card. It is going to the Islanders. There you go, Brad. Sorry, Team Naz. I'll owe you one. All right, so that is for the base checklist. These are actually getting a ton right now. And last but not least, we'll switch it over here to the Blackhawks Canadians. Dice roll 4 or higher. And going 7 rounds. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and final round 7. The Canadians on that one. Going to Huskies forever. Congrats, Huskies. And that is the dual Young Gun canvas checklist. So with that, guys, that is going to do it. I am out of here, but the Wisconsin boys are actually to be Titus tonight, and he'll have more Series 2 for you guys. So with that, have a great rest of your night, guys. See you back here later.